next episode. And I've seen this space centre thing here in this Newcastle. They're doing a world-class space research centre. The cost of £50 million. It's to do with Newcastle University. And look at that there. That's a different one. I think that's a different one. Look at that in the 777 style, That building's done the 777 there. But they're doing all this stuff about space exploration. There must be one in Australia as well, but there's one in the Newcastle, England place and all. And they got buggy, a space buggy in the window. If you've gone through this campus or whatever you call it. They've got like a space buggy, which is supposedly built for going on the moon, driving around on the moon. Right? It's like displayed in the window thing. And of course, you can't go to the moon, you can't drive around on it, you can't walk on it, you can't send a spacecraft to it. So what the hell are they doing? What are they researching or whatever in this place? Right? It's like a con, The Chinese money, it's all being made with Chinese money, Again, there, 777 on there. The 777 codes all over. So it's like this ridiculous thing where, who the conning, who they're trying to kid, Because now you kind of travel to the moon, so what's all this stuff about, Apparently this Newcastle University is one of the Russell group of universities. Like the Tavistock, right? The Tavistock Institute of Mind Control. And like buy or sell, mark of the beast. Right? And it's full of Chinese. Full of international students, as I call it, full of Chinese and foreigners and all that. More than sort of homegrown ones, definitely got to be. As overseas campuses in Singapore and Malaysia, how the hell is that like, So it's, this place is run by overseas money or something. They're doing this space research crap, which is straight garbage. You can see they've got this buggy thing in the window and that, what the fuck, it's ridiculous, like. But it's Chinese, I'm not sure what it's like in different towns and cities in Britain, but this Newcastle place has got like, seems like millions of Chinese There's 275 Chinese students. That was must be about 10,000 in the place, so they obviously didn't like joining the group, Not sure if Singapore is part of China or something, or it seems like millions. If you go around the Newcastle city centre, the tiny Newcastle dump, they call it a city. It isn't really a city. It was only awarded a city status in about 1977 or something. It was either 73 or 77. Nobody's know what that's about. And just a town, too small to be a city. But I've built a load of stuff on as part of this university campus place, as they call it. It's all built with Chinese money and Singaporean money or something, So it's like a part of China in Britain, There's noodle shops all over it and all that. I tell you, there's noodle bars and that all over the bloody streets now. This Newcastle place. So it's more like China than Newcastle, right? Big, not exactly architectural type of things, but tower blocks, very basic looking tower blocks and stuff like that have been built. As part of the that type of crap there. As part of the Chinese-Takeover this town, we end off. The old architecture, there's something very funny about this place, There's a lot of Chinese money pumped into this Newcastle. And all these new, these are all the new university buildings and all this. They're very, what do you call it, crap architecture. Yeah, it's something funny about why there's so many Chineses, in this small little town, Here's here in Singapore, no? It's very funny, It's like almost like a sort of sleeper cells or something for a World War III or something, you know what I mean? Just insane, Of course, it's it used to be notoriously hard for if you was British, right? It used to be notoriously hard to get a place in a university, They used to, remember when they did the university things, you had to pick 5 choices or something, as a university to go to, right? Of course, everyone wanted to go to the top universities, and hardly anybody was going to get into them, So everyone ended up in a university which they didn't really want to go to, you know what I mean? That was going back quite a while there. So at this stage, it probably isn't even, people didn't even apply. The British from the poor class levels, right? Probably don't even apply because they don't even get any really qualifications to enable them to even apply to get into a university in Britain or something. You see what I mean? So the class divide is absolutely worse now than it was, say, in 1920. In 1920, when you had people, workers, sort of protesting for rights. 100 years later, how they sort of solved that? By taking the work away. They wanted more rights for work. Now they've got no work. That sort of, you peasant, But it's something highly dodgy about this stuff. It's our foreigners in these small towns, universities in this Britain, Of course, this is part of the multiculturalism, as we know. This is one of the major factors. It's how you import, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of foreigners into these places. They just all study at the university, Oh yes, of course, how convenient, And of course, what they're studying, Chinese people, what they're studying, It's just foreigners galore, There's every type of person represented. They can say the least amount of people in the British universities is actual British people. You know what I mean? Especially in these sort of small northern shithouse towns and all that. Just being multiculturalised took our part of the multiculturalisation program. So it's something highly dodgy going on. Like I say, the actual British has probably reached a stage now where they're coming with the ones at the bottom, the peasant class. They're coming with the so-called education, which is dog shit, without even a qualification, so they can't even apply for a place. And of course, you've got several million foreigners just jumping in the place, So it's a big con. They've got it in for the sort of white Europeans, it must be, in their own lands, part of the takeover. Of this type of thing, and this is straight up, this is real, because you know what I mean. Look at the way that university type of system totally proves it. Right? It's most likely, the same throughout Europe. Opening Europe up to all Asians and Africans and all this. They're not doing the same in Asia or Africa, You can get loads of millions of European students applying a place in Nairobi University or something, or Malaysia University or something. You see what I mean? This is straight up true, It's strictly about Europe, it's a one-way door. The door comes in and it doesn't go out, you know what I mean? So this stuff's basically pretty spot on, Of course, when I was at the end of the day, but the takeover, And I was watching this video. I've had this on in a couple of videos. It's David Badila talking about the great replacement theory. He says it's like a right-wing conspiracy and all this. But see, you know how they've got the thumbs down is off, like on the YouTube thing, where you can do a piece of software and it reinstalls it, the thumbs down, look at that. 33 ups, what that's about, and 239 downs, So obviously people aren't buying the fact that they're trying to see it. That's why they've done this, because they want to disguise the amount of funds getting on their videos, because obviously they're trying to control all the sort of narrative that comes about, right? But obviously people are not buying the fact that this is a far right conspiracy or something. People are not that dumb, you know what I mean?